Well, darling, there's only one God. Darling, there's only.
Welcome to the Dirty Bag Podcast. I'm your host, Cookie, and as always, thank you guys for joining me. You can be anywhere on this lovely Sunday. I know y'all ain't going to church, so this is your bedside Baptist, so thank you as always for joining me. Today I got a special guest.
Who's there?
If you listen to K104 FM. You know who this is. It's Lil D. It's Lil D. It's Lil D.
That was the best intro ever. That's the one. I want them to play that on the radio every day before I come on.
You gotta have a theme
It's
song
Lil
now.
D.
It's Lil D. It's Lil D. It's Lil D.
I'm the biggest in the room. Hey,
She got
big
6
one.
foot energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Got 6 foot energy.
Okay.
Got 6 foot energy. Got 6 foot. This is
on the game.
No, you do though.
Thanks.
You literally come in the room and just like, this is my shit.
I'm 5 feet and a quarter. Oh.
But she's standing like she's 6 feet tall.
You know what I mean? Like, I be telling people I'm big out here and they be laughing. They be like, how tall are you? And I be like 5, and before I can finish, they be like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like,
5.
the doctor told me I'm 5 feet and a quarter, so I know for a fact that I am.
I mean, if you got the big energy though, does it really matter?
Exactly. Like,
Period.
Can't whoop me. Shit. I step on shit.
You
period.
can't whoop. You from Louisiana?
You did. Like,
from
stop playing with me.
Louisiana.
Like, I got real
Louisiana.
muscles. Like, I shoot. Like,
I mean, you strong as fuck and you work out, so
yeah, like I got real muscles, like, all over. Like, I will beat your ass. Like, what you talking about? I don't be doing that type, so I love everybody.
You do. You hella nice.
Thank you. Oh, wait till I tell my friends. Yay, thank you.
Wait, they call you mean?
Yes. Yeah.
For real?
Yes.
But them your friends, though. Your friends see side of you, don't nobody else see.
I mean, but
you
I'm
pop
nicer
off on
to them. I love them. The fuck? I actually like them. My best friend, I always tell him that people say I'm nice, and he's always like, yo, who are these people lying to you? And I'm like, bro, first of all, fuck you. I'm very nice.
Hold up. Was your best friend at your birthday party?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I know
tall
who
with the locks. He was sitting down most of the time.
Yes. Oh, my God. Okay, because I thought that was Bay.
Yeah, everybody did. I'm like, nah, he's single. That's my best friend.
Best friend had Bay energy.
I'm weak. Nah, girl. That's my nigga. What's crazy is we were supposed to go to Vegas for my birthday, and plans got messed up. And he was like, so we going to Vegas? I'm like, but I can't go, nigga. No, shit. And so he surprised me and flew down for my birthday. Like, I was getting ready to go to work that Friday. I didn't even take off. Like, I really wasn't even in a good mood, low-key. I was literally, I didn't even take off work. So I was getting ready to go to work. I literally walked out of my apartment, and I saw him in the parking lot. And I'm like, oh, my God, you my friend. I cried a little bit. Nah, girl.
It is, dude. I feel like our closest friends do the things. They model the behavior like we want partners.
I can agree with that.
Tomorrow.
I can't agree with that. I'm very grateful for the men I have in my life. I got real niggas in my life. Stand up.
You need a real nigga.
Huh?
You need like 3 real niggas in your life.
Yeah, straight up. I have 3.
Average.
3 is my favorite number. It's but yeah, that's my nigga. He's single though. Y'all can good.
It was a dope ass party though, and you don't drink, and that was so fucking funny.
Oh my God, I can't believe I had alcohol.
Y'all, okay, she come in, got a little red number on. First of all, how do you not drink but then have Tina the bartender? First of all, shout out
for
to
y'all.
Tina.
Big shout out to Tina. We love her. I love her so much.
She's like the best bartender in Dallas. No shade to none of y'all, but Tina is you need a Uber type.
And she's just, is she? You know, she be making me virgin drinks. At most of my, like 2021's party or 21. She was there, and I had virgin drinks the whole night.
Did anybody know?
No, it's just a little cool, but no, I don't drink.
You was lit that, but you was having a good time. You was having a good ass. But I mean, aside from that, like, how's 2023 been treating you so far? Not you fucking shit up.
Damn. Hope no asbestos falls in my shit. It's been cool. It's been, you know what? It's been very, very busy. I have been busy as fuck, but I'm grateful because I remember when I was bored. It's been a year of productivity, of opportunities that I've never seen before or like envision myself having. It's been eye-opening, transformative. Shit's been cool. I need a nap, but shit's been cool.
You hella busy. Let's see, because first of all, aside from you being a radio personality, content creator, you an author.
Yeah.
She a whole author up in here. And first of all, just the title of the book, Route to My Choice to Struggle to Succeed, because that right there is a word.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to ask you about where that came from, because you know we live in a time where everybody just wants success overnight. Everybody wants to go viral. They want things handed to them.
Yeah.
You've been in the game since 05?
Yeah.
05.
I was a whole teenager. Oh, I got a child. The title came from, I was in Toledo, Ohio, and I got fired. And I got a job in Cleveland. It was 2 hours away. But it was part-time. I didn't have enough money to, like, have my apartment, so I got evicted. So it was go back to Shreveport and quit my job or stay up here and figure it out. So I chose to figure it out. My figuring it out was staying in a motel, and I mean a motel, not a hotel. It was nasty as fuck.
Ooh.
Across the street from a truck stop type shit. Yeah.
Oh, so you know what type of activity was going on over there.
Yeah. Motel, weekly. To have enough money, I think I would, my rent was, what was it? Rent. My weekly shit was $189 or something. After I did that, I had enough money to get to Cleveland. I had to put gas in the car, of course, and come back. And usually on Wednesdays, I knew I wouldn't eat until Friday. The truck stop had a buffet in it, and I was just kind of fill that bitch up as much as I could, and it would last me the week.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that shit was bad. And, you know, I just stayed up there. I was on air. I was hosting the concerts, and nobody knew. And I saved I remember I got what was it? Must have been my refund check. It was $1,100.
Man, them refund checks are saving lives.
Nah, I bought a MacBook. And I bought a MacBook because my computer that I was using was slow as fuck, and it was taking me too many hours to get work done. And I said to myself, this computer going to lead me to the rest of the money. Because it's $1,100 to get me an apartment, but what the fuck I'm going to do after that? I ain't got nothing generating.
Come on
still.
now.
And so I chose again to stay in that dirty-ass motel until I figured that shit out. So with the new computer, I had a PC. I don't know shit about no MacBook, but
Right.
I learned that shit.
You literally invested in yourself in the struggle.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of important to stop there, because when times get rough for most people, will give up because they didn't get more than 5 likes
Yeah.
on some content or something like that. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna go try
This was
something new.
real
So,
life. This was hungry as fuck on a Wednesday night drinking water. You on your last 2 pieces of bread because you eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because the peanut butter is thick. So it lasts you a little longer, and you wash that shit down with water from the bathroom sink. Like, people don't understand this shit. Like, I ain't even new to Dallas. I've been here 5 years, but people, I have a new audience now because I'm on another radio station. So, like, to them, they're like, "Oh man, Key, you're doing great." Like, bro, I've been doing this shit.
People don't understand you've been. So I think it's important to hear these stories about longevity, that you ain't new to this. You ain't no overnight. You worked really hard. It looks to people like it's overnight, but you've been
hosting the concert, interviewing Big Sean, telling him he smell good, knowing you finna go sleep on your homeboy couch because in the morning you going back to Toledo to that dirty ass motel. Like, yeah, being hungry as fuck on the radio. You got 2 dimes in your wallet. You can't even get nothing out the vending machine. Like, but you on air though for 3 hours, hungry as fuck.
Ooh,
killing it.
Where does
Taking
the confidence
requests.
come from to keep going though? Because that's some hard ass shit. Like,
the
knowing
alternative would have been going back to Shreveport and working at a call center. If nothing else, I was happy because I got to be Lil D. So in my mind, it was like, this shit has to work because I don't, my life isn't going to be, I'm not going to be happy doing some normal ass shit. This shit has to work. There has to be a way that this works because what else am I going to do?
That is amazing. Because we always see the how, I mean the what, but we don't always hear about the how.
Yeah.
And I think that when people see you and they want your spotter, I mean, I say that's gonna sound shady as fuck, but
I mean, I know what you mean though.
you know, it's like, do you want, because I understand you mentor and you had somebody hosting your birthday party that you're mentoring. And when I was asking him about it, he was like, yo, man, like he said that one of the first things you asked him was, like, nigga, why you want to be in radio?
Everybody say it. A lot of people who are like club hosts or DJs or like popular promoters, they think radio is like the next step of like coolness or stamping your name or some shit in the city. And it's like, this ain't that. You know, simply put. But then you have people in radio who will hire people like that, so they give you hope, and they don't tell you that behind the scenes, These people will never do radio anywhere else because they're not trained. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't sound good. Their ratings suck. And this is not me shitting on anyone. This is real shit. When you put time into your craft and you really learn it, you understand that radio is the long game. You're not going to come in this shit off the street as a promoter getting 80 bands. You're going to get like $15 an hour. And you're going to get like 1 or 2 air shifts. You're going to get like 8 hours a week. You will still need to go promote and do that other shit. And you might not get that salary at this radio station. Are you ready to move? You ready to go to Montgomery, Alabama and make $30,000 a year to be the night jock?
You better talk to these people.
Like this shit ain't no...
It's not a cakewalk.
No.
It ain't.
And they think that, and I hate it. I always tell people the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love radio, but I've been doing this shit a while.
You paid your dues.
Like, it's not easy. But then you will have people in radio who will hire an Instagram model and give her 100 bands.
Okay, so I was going to ask, so how do you, as somebody that's worked on a craft, are you more like, I see you, or does it irritate you that, like, you put in this much time? So to see somebody that has not really invested in it maybe came by, I don't know, I don't want to call it luck, but...
Low confidence me, like 5 years ago me, it would bother the shit out of me, and I would take it very personally, like, this is some bullshit. She ain't even gonna be around in 2 years. Bitch don't know what the fuck she doing. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sick of these motherfuckers always hiring these bitches who don't. But, like, me now, I don't give a fuck what these people do. Like, their win is not my loss. Their loss is not my win. I don't care. If it don't affect how I pay my bills and, like, stack my savings account, I don't give a fuck what they do. I understand more now. You have people in radio who are in positions where they hire a certain aesthetic. They don't give a shit what you sound like. How many followers you got? Damn, your ass fat. You look like somebody I want to fuck. You're hired. Like, it happens. It's life. It's just like any other corporate job. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what have your experiences been? I mean, because I would imagine, I'm not in radio, but as a black woman in radio and just being in these different markets, like, what is some crazy shit you experienced from me? Somebody gave a speech about how you had this strong-ass personality at your birthday party.
Man,
and how I was sitting here like...
You know, I've come a long way in my journey to niceness. I be telling people, like, y'all don't know the old Lil D. It's you know, I'm proud of me. I feel like, you know how people think I'm like all positive and stuff. I feel like when you get like this, it's because you've come through a whole lot of negative shit.
That's true.
Yeah, y'all, you getting the after effect of all the shit. Let's see. So, radio in Ohio, I was there for 10 years. Toledo, Cleveland, and Columbus. And, man, I can remember my boss in... All right, I ain't going to name the city because he going to know something about him. But in one of the cities in Ohio, I can remember I had a boss, and he was in his office, and he didn't know that I was walking past, and them walls were thin. And I remember he went, don't nobody want Lil D? Look at her. Yeah, no, that happened.
Dead ass.
Yeah. And it was crazy because before I got the job, I had natural hair, and it was colorism up there. It's really, it's bad. It's bad. Like, I can't tell you how many black ass, nappy headed ass little bitches I've been called up there. But I can remember I was in Cleveland, and I had natural hair. Like, I think I had like a 2-strand fro or whatever. My shit was like short. And I was like, I'm about to see if this shit work. So I got my first sew-in ever and got a job 3 weeks later in Columbus.
And I actually hate Cleveland. Is like my least favorite city in the world.
I love Cleveland.
Are you serious? We got chased down the streets by cops during the Ferguson uprising when we went up there to support Tamir Rice's family. I have bad memories of Cleveland. It's like a city.
Go back in the summer when it's not. Oh no,
they got us, baby. They was chasing us down alleys.
Oh, that's bad.
Cleveland
that's bad. Cleveland's the meanest city I ever lived in, but I got used to it.
Maybe you were mean with them and y'all just figured out a way to milk it out.
Nah, they mean. Like Southern hospitality, I didn't know it was real till I left the South. I was like, yo, y'all mean as fuck. Ugh, what's wrong with you? But the sun don't come out. When you don't see the sun for 4 days, your attitude change. Like, I swear, ain't nobody got time for that friendly shit. It's 2 degrees out here. Get the fuck out of the way.
I'm a Midwest girl, y'all. So y'all know I'm used to the cold. We just get used to it.
I can't believe I did that shit for 10 years.
10 years. See, to me, well, I guess Midwest. I'm from the Midwest. I feel like we're nicer than people down south.
Girl, you are smoking rocks.
I feel like, okay, actually, no, I'm from St. Louis, so yeah, we get a little. But once you in the fold, you in the fold.
Okay.
You in the fold. I mean,
Nah,
but moving to Dallas has been different for me because people, it's like Dallas is nice, half. We don't know you. You ain't born and raised here. So that's been the adjustment for me is that, like, okay, look, girl, what you doing? You ain't from here.
And I think that a lot of that comes because there are so many transplants here. Maybe if you're from here, you feel a sense of like, hold on, bro, this is still our city. Well, you know what I mean? Like, it's so
y'all can have
many.
it. I just had to go when I came here, but I'm not claiming your stuff. Just be nice to me, please. I be wanting to be nice to y'all.
People here are, I don't know, this is the first time since I got back that I've been in a place where strangers be having conversations with you, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Friendly. Hey, good. I'm having a good day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like just whole strangers. All right, be good. And I had to get back used to that shit. Like, oh, what the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me?
Well, that is true. You can get anybody to take your photo here.
But that's nice though. It's cool being in the elevator and be like, all right, top of the hour or some shit. You know, like. It's neat because usually, like, up there, like, you just going to be in the elevator. I don't give a fuck if you going to the 97th floor. It's going to be silent in that bitch. Y'all ain't got shit to say to each other.
That's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, like, you get used to it. I got used to it. So now I'm back kind of used to Southern hospitality. It's been 5 years.
5 years. So how did you make your way to Dallas?
So I was working at a station in Columbus for Radio 1, which is the same company as The Beat here.
Okay.
I was done applying for Radio 1 jobs because I had applied for so many, and I'm like, I don't look how they want me to look. I'm not light-skinned. I don't have a weave. Like, I'm just going to move on and try to find something somewhere else. This shit's clearly not fucking working. Vita Loca, I started following her, and Vita used to do radio in Shreveport, and I'm from Shreveport. And half my family lives here. So I knew about Vita, like, on the radio, like, my whole life.
Right.
So, like, I can remember coming here to visit my cousins and hearing her do the hot mess, like, type shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I DM'd her, and I was like, listen, you don't know me, but you did radio in Shreveport. I'm from Shreveport. I've been following you my whole career. Like, I look up to you. Can I send you my air check?
Shoot your shot. Ooh, I want to talk about air checks in a minute, too, but yeah.
So, of course, she was like, of course you can. It's whatever. You know we looking for a midday job. I didn't know this woman at all. I just never talked to her in my life. We have never had a conversation, and she went, you know we looking. Not only that, I applied. When they flew me down for the interview, he introduced me to everybody, and he's like, this is the morning show. That's Vita got up and went, Lil D! And I'm talking, gave me the biggest hug like I was her cousin, and she ain't seen me in 6 years. This woman did not know me.
For real?
And then she ran down my resume. Y'all, Lil D did radio everywhere. She's done everyday part. Like, she is the shit. She's funny. Like, check her social media. I did not know this woman. This woman did not know me.
Come on, purpose, timing, intention.
I will ride for Vita Loca. Goddamn, like, I will beat a bitch ass for Vita Loca right now because that's just, she saw in me what I wanted to be seen in me. Finally.
So did she become like a mentor of yours, or just like, how did y'all relationship develop from that moment?
Oh my God, I love Vita. She's, you know, you get fired in radio, people stop calling you. You know, some people gonna fall off, and it just is what it is. You get used to it. Vita never fell off. She always checked on me. Anytime she saw me anywhere, it was love.
Okay.
All it. I love Vita. Like, she was just, oh, I love Vita. I could talk about
you
Vita.
I'm like, everybody need a Vita in their life.
I swear, like, she did not have to do that. I did not know her. And then now she's just so cool, and I just love her so much. She can check her out on 94.5.
Shout her out.
Weekdays from, I think, noon to 3.
But would that be a testament to also when you've been preparing and you know you got it? Because she didn't know you.
Correct. And she went on my social media and saw what she saw. She was listening to me and heard what she heard. I put in fucking work. I put in years. I've been busting my ass for a long time.
Catch what she's saying, y'all. It wasn't overnight. I
No.
want you to say that so many times. In case you don't listen to the whole, if you get halfway through the episode, I want y'all to hear about her putting in work.
And building relationships. Like, when I came down here, I was hitting my cousins, like, what kind of places do I need to, like, be mentioning? And, you know, what do people here talk about? Where they go? Where they kick it? I went out to, the station had a live broadcast at some club here. I went out that night with my homeboy here just to be on some, I'm in the city, what's good type shit. Like,
right.
I had the interview. That's cool. Now let me show you I can turn up, too. Like, nah, I'm here. I'm going to live here. And the last thing I did before I left was I gave this man a scrapbook. And it was, each page was like different shit that I've done through my organization or through like the radio stations, pictures or whatever. The last page was blank, and it said reserved for what we'll do together in Dallas.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
It's the grind for me.
Yeah.
It's the shooting the shots. Oh, and we almost skipped over this. So you got CT to God
Oh, yeah.
to do the forward on your book.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
You know, it's the most anticlimactic story ever. I just texted him and asked him, and he said, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. I wanted to be like this big, but really I just texted him and I was like, you know, I wrote a book and this was about, would you mind writing it for it? Like, even if you don't, like, it's cool. You know, I still send you a copy, you know, thank you. And like 10 minutes later, I never forgot. I was on the way to work and he went, peace. When you need it by?
Wait, how did y'all know each other?
Oh, so I met him in 2009 when I was unemployed in Toledo. It was the first day of Wendy Williams' TV show. I used to listen to Wendy Williams' show. I like Wendy, but I was listening for Charlamagne. Honestly, he was my favorite, and I was just like, "Hey, he's hilarious. I like this guy." So, like, when he went to do mornings in Philly, I would listen to him like online from my desktop computer type shit. But anyway, it was the first day in Wendy Williams' TV show, and I tweeted, and I was like, "I don't care what nobody say. Wendy Williams and Charlamagne are two of the best to ever do it." The nigga tweeted me back and said, "Thank you." I DM'd him, and I was like, "Oh my God, I do radio, and I be looking up to you." And he was like, "Yeah, send me your air check." And then he was like, "Yo, you sound really good." And we emailed back and forth. And then, like, we would DM about shit. And he was like, "You must don't have my number."
What the? All of your stories just seem like, I just asked. And they just said, yeah. And now everybody finna be out here like, I'm just gonna go ask too.
I'm about to go ask for a Range Rover. Goddamn. Hold on. Let me ask for some lakefront property.
Damn, that is crazy. But that's so dope, though. But yeah, I think that the connection to all of this is that you put in the work. So when people see you, they don't see some random person trying to get put on. You don't be trying to get put on. You just be doing the work and be like, hey, I've done this, so what's good?
And I think it's important to, like, stand on who you are, too, and, like, not try to rush the process. We all do it. It's life. We want shit our way right now.
Right.
But enjoy the process. Like,
right.
I literally slept in my car. Like, I'm sitting here. I remember when I did this shit, I said to myself, when I make it out this shit, it's going to make a dope-ass movie. It made a book, but either way, like, I knew then this shit can't, like, this story can't end with me, and she went back home. Fuck that. Like, no, this shit gotta have some other shit to it, because I'm not sleeping in my car to go back home. I could have been went back home.
Could have been went back
at the
home.
house. The fuck? It was the summer. It was hot.
Ooh.
The AC barely worked in the motel, and if I couldn't afford a motel, I was in the car with the windows cracked. Like, with the front seat just leaned all the way back with some shades on, hoping no one noticed me. Like, I ain't got no tinted windows in a Dodge Neon.
Oh, Neon is like Old Faithful.
Do you hear me?
I feel like everybody that's had a Dodge Neon, you can keep that thing for decades.
That car got me 11 years.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And I only fucked up because I hit a deer and totaled it. 11 years in that car. I just got it fixed, too. I low-key felt
Bambi gonna fuck you up every time. God. Bambi gonna fuck you up. So come back to this air check, because you spoke about this, and, oh, God, I love when you said this, because you were talking about doing shit in your closet.
I'm still in my closet.
The closet is the best place to, like, create content sometimes. The wall, it's like a studio.
Yep. I have a white sheet that I nailed to one of the walls and put, like, some string lights up, and, like, you'll never know that it's just the side of my closet. Like,
you made a damn studio.
It's a purse, like, right there. Like, you know what I mean? There's a little small shelf that I have, like, my purses on, and that's where I have my microphone. Like, it's a walk-in closet. I'm grateful for the walk-in closet.
So y'all can't be making excuses. Everybody don't need to be in a studio. Real quick, because I identified with it, because when I first moved to Dallas and started this podcast, I had a raggedy laptop, and my apartment had really bad internet connection. But when I went in that closet, it did the sound didn't sound horrible. My neighbors, a bunch of Mexicans across the street that partied all the time, so it was loud. So I would go in there with my little microphone, close the closet. It was a little shelf where the shoes belong, and I would kind of hunch over.
Yep.
And that was my first season. It was all audio. So when you said that, I'm like, okay, so I wasn't crazy.
No. You do what you got to do until you can do more.
You do what you got to do until you can do more.
Yeah, straight up.
Okay.
Look at you now. You in that closet.
And I'm trying to learn how to. I said I was gonna pay it, and I'm gonna pay somebody. Nah, baby, you're gonna be in the trenches. You finna learn how to push buttons. You might get a little help every once in a while, but you're gonna learn how to do this shit.
Cause what happens if your person can't make it?
I said that. Like, the trenches are important,
Yeah.
y'all. They are so important.
I know how to do all this shit because I had to learn. I've been editing videos since 2011. Of course, I can create content.
Good God.
I was creating goofy ass entertainment reports in 2012. When I was homeless, I was making those videos consistently every single week from the motel. Like, who else is gonna edit the shit?
So when people come to you and I know people try to pick your brain.
They try. I got schedules for. I be having a calendar. You want to pick my brain? You got to set up some time, baby. I mean, unless it's for the kids. I love the kids, but the adults, shit, pick my brain over some lunch. Goddamn.
Look, y'all, don't be trying to get labor out of folks for free.
No, the game's to be sold, not told. But anyway.
Stop playing with her. I'm saying, does it like, how do you feel when people come to you? Like, what is his name? I feel really bad. I forgot his name.
The host?
Yes.
Oh, Lil Mike.
Lil Mike, but his
Nah,
name is
shout out
something
Lil Mike.
big.
Oh, I'm too little for this.
Okay. But when he was saying that you asked him, like, why you want to be on radio, it's almost like you make people check their motives before they step to you. Like, before they...
Yeah, because I don't have time to waste. And a lot of people waste time. Like, there are people who could, I want to be in the radio and da-da-da-da, and I give you my number, and then it's, hey, girl, what you doing? We should kick it. Bitch, I'm not your friend.
Oh, you on social media
Like, you know
content.
what I
You want to
mean?
take a picture and then tag me in it so I can share
Type
it.
shit. So, like, I'm always going to ask you, like, what's your why? Because this isn't easy. You're not going to get in this shit and then get 80 bands off real. You're not. And maybe if you sucking up dick, but even then, like, it's a...
Let me find out y'all out here sucking dick for airtime.
Oh, they're definitely... Are you crazy? But, yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me find out y'all out here. Ladies, don't do that because y'all make it hard for everybody else when y'all do that shit.
I don't think so. I think that there are people who suck dick to get ahead, and if that's what you do, you better suck enough dick to get in a position, and you better learn. When you get in a position, learn the shit and actually know what you're doing after that. Because if the person who dick you suck get fired or leave, bitch, your job not safe. But I don't think that makes it harder for anyone else, because I feel like the type of people who will hire you for sucking their dick are just gonna be them. So don't work at a place with the person, like, you know what I mean? Just know where you work. If you're not gonna suck dick, that's not your job, and that's okay.
Why do I feel like you got so many stories?
I'm just saying, like,
You know some shit.
I
You
don't
know
that.
some people that's to suck some dick.
I'm just saying that.
You know some people that's to suck some dick.
You know some people that suck some dick too.
I'm pretty sure. Do
We
I?
all know somebody that done sucked some dick. We grown. Look in the mirror.
I'm talking about for your career. Actually, you know what? Yeah, because I worked for Enterprise, and there's definitely some dick sucking in there.
And the car play. I mean, I read all my cars from there.
Oh, baby, that might as well be Real Housewives of corporate. Everybody that moves up, half the women that are in high power position. Oh yeah, people sleep their way to the top. With Enterprise.
Allegedly.
People sleep their way to the top.
Allegedly.
Look.
Wind up like Tasha K, Cardi B taking all that bitch money.
Oh my God. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you see stuff like that,
That's her fault. Bitch ain't say. First off, why you ain't say allegedly? Secondly, that's what you get because all you thought was, she Cardi B. She ain't gonna care. She rich. Nah, Cardi taking all your money. Like, that's your fault. You are not a journalist. And there's so many people who will just hop on a microphone and think they got it and do ignorant shit like this. I ain't mad at all. Took your money. Like, your fault. That's literally your fault. Leave her alone. Why are you lying on someone without
she
proof?
wouldn't leave her alone. She doubled down for
Like,
a
that's
long time.
your fault. And you lost. Pay that money. All your YouTube checks.
I think she hiding money, so she ain't got to pay it.
Fuck, she got to pay her rent. I would be shit. Like, I got to live somewhere, too. The fuck? Damn. Put me on a payment plan, like, Afterpay or some shit, but I'm going to need, like, 900 easy payments. She owed this bitch, like, $3 million.
That's so much money.
Ooh, shit, I'm going to have to give you, like, $1,000 a month for several months.
I wonder if she started paying yet.
Yeah. Cardi took her $9,000 YouTube check, and then they so petty. It was like another, what was it, like $160 or some shit that she got, and they let Cardi know that she could have that too. Like, she's seizing her money.
Oh my God.
I mean, 9 bands is a long way from $3 million, but fuck it. I'm gonna take her money until it's gone. I'm gonna take your kid's scholarship. You lie on me. I'm famous and motherfuckers believe in this shit. No, fuck you. Like, what if I had an endorsement with like a HIV foundation or something or an STD testing spot and you just cost me $100,000? I ain't gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna sue you. And she won. Her fault.
That's great. Have you ever had a crazy experience with a celebrity interviewing them, or they didn't like something you said, so you dealt with some shit afterwards? Wait a minute. It wasn't recent, was it? You had one of my faves in the studio. I was like,
26, 7, maybe 2017. I interviewed a rapper. He was very arrogant. The interview was just, he was more of a, let me just show you how smart I am, and I'm not going to answer any of your questions. I'm just going to cut you off on every sentence and say some smart shit. But the weirdest thing was when he was getting ready to go, he went, Lil D. Yes. I'm finna go spit in my white booty and let it leak to her pussy.
I'm sorry, what?
And I went, okay. All right. Because what the fuck else do you say? I was so caught off guard. Like,
I would have needed him to repeat that.
Oh, I heard him loud and clear. Boy. And he probably meant it. That's probably the weirdest thing.
I'm sitting here like, wait, run that back? What the fuck?
Yeah, that happened. It was, yeah.
Well, if that was the craziest thing, I guess you did all right.
Yeah, another rapper felt on my butt once, but, you know, at this point in 2023, that's low level. But yeah, no. I mean, we were in the studio and he grabbed my ass when we were taking pictures, and I was like, "Is this nigga touching my butt? What the fuck is get your ass off? We ain't on that kind of fucking time." Yo, nah, that shit was like, bro, relax. I ain't on, dog. Ugh, it was weird.
I always wonder how they treat y'all in the studio. The rappers. When you first started radio, like, you might actually be a fan of these people, and you're not used to being around famous people, so you're like, oh, man, I really like your album. And you really mean it. Like, man, your album was so dope, and I was this. And they'll take that as, oh, shit, she's trying to get down. Because they're used to jocks who are used to being around them. Got it.
So it depends. You know, like, now somebody will walk in, I'm like, hey, girl, how you doing? Because at the end of the day, I'm at work. What's good?
You're at work.
But, yeah, I think it's just, and it sucks because you don't get to be a fan anymore. You don't get to, like, geek out and fan out over. Like, nah. You gotta
be professional.
And it sucks a little bit because sometimes you want to be, like, Ty Dolla $ign's my favorite artist.
Really?
But I can't interview him and be like, okay, are you ready? Nah, I gotta be like, how you doing? Hi, it's nice to meet you. When I really want to be like, oh my God, your album's so incredible. Like, I love it so much.
If I ever quit.
Like, your album got me through a breakup and I just love you so much. Like, I can't do none of that.
A Ty Dolla $ign album did?
Oh, I love this man so much. Oh my God. Listen, Ty, I fan out. I have a Ty Dolla $ign rolling tray. I'm a whole ass fan. I love this man so much. He's so talented.
Wait, what song was it?
So he has a song called
Look, not my ass gonna.
It's on featuring Ty Dolla $ign. The this man, he put me on his promo team. No, but it's called Your Turn. Him and Music Soul Child, and the song is basically saying like, whether you're here forever or not, right now it's your turn. So like,
they got you through a breakup.
Well, kind of, because it made me look at it like, listen, you might not be forever, but it's your turn. So treat me right while it's yours. Because it's, at the end of the day, I'm saying this shit super wrong. Like, at the end of the day, hold on, let me rephrase. I'm fucking this shit up.
Is he going to listen to this? Whoever the person is, are they going to listen to this?
I hope not. I blocked him on everything.
Oh, they still find a way. You know, they boys be watching.
Do he? He might. I don't know.
They always have a friend watching your page.
Suck my dick. I still don't want you.
We need this song.
But it's like my heart belongs to me. So right now, it's just your turn. This will pass. This shit might have hurt, and I know it hurts, but it's not like, basically, everybody you've ever been with and you thought you never get over, you got over it. It was just their turn.
I think a dude told me that before. He said he belonged to the earth.
Yeah, I mean, real shit.
Like, damn, what the fuck? Don't get poetic with it. Just say you a hoe.
I'm weak.
Don't do all that. Just say you a hoe.
For everybody. Here's me.
Say everybody. I don't want y'all no more. I have to be quiet in Dallas now. I'm low key. I've been traumatized trying to date out here.
Yeah, dating out here is ghetto.
It's got to be impossible for you. Well, not impossible, but how do you determine somebody that really wants D versus somebody that the proximity?
Energy don't lie for one. Most people don't get past the DMs because they be on bullshit. Like if I even reply to you in my DM, you must at least be physically attractive. But you try to date people who are not in the same industry but know how it goes. So, like, maybe they're a director, a producer, a writer, a content creator somehow. They understand branding. They're an entrepreneur. But, like, it's ghetto. Like, it's ghetto. Like,
I thought you was going to say, I don't want nobody in the industry because, like,
sometimes
worry
you
about
do
them
because
competing
they
with
get
you.
it. Sometimes I do because they get it. They'll understand, like, yeah, I'm a homebody, but when we go out, make sure you dress right. Because at the end of the day, I'm taking pictures. I can't date anyone who doesn't understand. I make my money from looking good. Like, this is how I make my bread. So, like, you're not finna be next to me and you look a mess. Stay your ass at home.
You gotta stay home.
Like, and dating someone, not necessarily like in radio or entertainment, but just around it and who understands it, period. Yeah. Like, we might go on a trip somewhere, but both of us understand we're gonna get these videos. We gotta create this content. We'll be back.
Everything is content.
So, like, it's for me, it's really just, if you want to get to know me, this kind of questions you ask, I can tell. If all we talking about is who I interviewed and how was your day, and we don't get past the good morning, beautiful. Like,
Grand Rising Queen.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, if you ain't asking me about my family and, you know what I mean, what do I like to do, what my real name is, like.
Are we allowed to ask that question?
No. But
everybody got their nickname. Ask her real name so she know it's real. That don't mean she gonna tell you that don't mean she gonna tell you. I'd be scared of having a stalker. Because I mean, it don't go right. They know where you work.
Yeah, but I mean, they know what I carry to work too.
Oh, well, leave it alone. Okay. Moving on. Moving on.
Yeah, you mean stalk me if you want to. Ain't gonna end well for you, buddy.
Well, what else you got going on? So you like hella busy. What is something outside of radio that you just like that is just near and dear to your heart that you got going on or you thinking about?
Oh, well, COVID kind of messed it up, but I am coming back this year. I have my organization, Grinding in Real Life. I'm getting ready for 12 Days of Christmas. Ooh. It's a program I have where I take 12 girls and I let them shadow 12 women in their desired career fields so they live their dreams for a day.
Oh, wow.
At the end of it, we film it all, and it's like a mini series. And then the girls get a present and pamper party where they'll have like music and food, and they get gifts, and they get their makeup done, and they have headshots.
Oh, that's dope as hell.
Yeah, so I'm preparing for that, gathering the money and doing all, the shit I need to do to make sure that it's amazing.
Do the Lord's work.
Yeah, like it's dope. Like some of the girls I still talk to, they're like in their 20s now, getting apartments and shit. Like one of them, her name was Raven. Raven wanted to be a medical examiner, and luckily the medical examiner in Columbus was female. That girl right now is a senior in college, still on track to be a medical examiner.
It's like your babies.
Yeah, like I still talk to them. I let them.
That's so dope. I think it's important for people to give back. Like I'm not saying folks don't mentor and stuff like that, but sometimes folks get in the industry and they get in their spot, and that's what it is, and they don't.
And like it's not for everybody. Like for me, nothing brings me joy more than seeing a girl and realizing like this isn't a dream. This is really some shit. I can do this. Like right. I'm from here, but I can get to here. Huh? Like it's amazing to see.
That's some wild shit.
Yeah.
You did it. So I mean, the thing is, what people get frustrated about is you see social media, folks like how I became a millionaire overnight. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but you know,
they be saying that dumbass shit. These 9 steps got me $20 million by the time I was 12. Like, shut the fuck up. It's like, shut up.
People want to see the journey, and y'all are like taking folks' money at that, and we don't know shit about you.
And I get it, the game's to be sold, not told. Like, for sure, I'm going to do some TED Talks and some shit. Like, hell yeah. But, like, the kids, no.
Yeah.
Not the kids.
Don't do the kids like that.
Because it's enough people telling them their goals don't matter. You're not tired. You ain't even paying bills. Maybe they are tired. Maybe they are depressed. Maybe this kid is sad because her boyfriend broke up with her and she's heartbroken. If she's 14, this is what love
That's
is
trauma.
to her. The fuck you mean? When you was 14, you thought you was in love too. Shit.
Nah, dead ass.
Like, so, like, it's important to me that they understand that they matter. You're not kids. You're human beings. And at some point, you're going to be the ones making all this shit work.
Right.
Fuck that. I love the kids.
Y'all the future and the now.
Nah, for real.
For real.
Like, keep
Y'all
me
can do
updated with all the
everything.
TikToks and all the shit I don't care about. Thank you.
TikTok. Oh, it's hard. TikTok is rough. I'm trying to navigate my way around, but Jesus Christ.
It's a lot. I only learned it
lot.
because I was unemployed.
You,
Like-
not you guys. I developed my talents while I
have
was
nothing else to-
jobless.
Shit, I swear. What else was I doing? I was creating so much content. Oh, I bought all new clothes. Let me make some videos.
You was getting ready with me before get ready with me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought that shit meant grown woman.
What
I did. Listen.
grown, real woman.
I guess.
Millennial.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
At first glance,
Grown-
it feels like grown woman.
I can see where you got there. I
Yeah.
can see how you got there.
I can see.
Grown-
Which
yeah.
I didn't fucking know.
I can see how you got there.
I'm just saying. I didn't know what that shit meant.
You
but
figured
clearly-
it out though. That's what's important.
Well, no, somebody had to tell me because it was other old ladies that didn't know either. So y'all, we don't be fucking knowing. Y'all be trying to drag us for not knowing stuff. Y'all got new
They do.
acronyms every day. I'm just trying to learn how to just combat the little trolls that don't go to sleep
Man.
and they stay up. Do you deal with that or what?
Only in my story, like the click here to see my 18 plus videos and shit. Like a lot of little porn bots, but you don't get those because I get them a lot. I be like, dog, y'all. need to
No,
give
I
it
don't.
up.
That's
Oh, I get them all the time.
for real.
Yeah, click here to see my. I be like, bruh, I don't want to see your video. Like,
Nobody wants to see
what
that
in the
dusty
human
ass
trafficking
thing.
is going on here? Because it be the same pictures, like the same profile pictures. Like y'all really just selling these girls or some shit, bro. It ain't cool. I get a lot of that. I get a lot of that. Other than that, I really just get like, random just men.
That makes sense. I don't get nothing no more. I think people thought I was mean and then they just disappeared. I don't know.
See, I'm nice, and that's the problem. I'm gonna start being mean.
You look, hey, so people like mean though. That mean turns people on. As much as y'all complain about women having attitude, y'all actually like that shit. Cause y'all skip right over them nice girls to come
They
argue
do.
with the mean bitch.
Cause I'm a little feisty.
But
And
you
then
have
I'm
to be
little,
though.
and
Oh, so
they
you
like
short,
it.
so you have to.
I be trying to tell people like y'all don't understand. It's like Chihuahua syndrome. Like
What the fuck is that?
I probably made it up, but you know how Chihuahuas just be bark. Like it'll be a Chihuahua next to a damn German Shepherd. German Shepherd chilling, knowing it could bite your hand off. Chihuahua just like, yo, shut the fuck up. You can't. I will drop kick you. But like when you that little, I don't know. It's like people already be thinking I'm like in high school, and I'm like, bro, I'm an adult.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though, cause it's black out here cracking.
Yeah,
So
I
consider
guess.
yourself blessed. So you cool.
I don't want to look like I'm in high school.
No, when you beat your face, it's a wrap though. You go
Well,
wrong real quick.
Thanks.
It's okay.
Imagine,
It's okay.
And I wear glasses. You imagine going to the store with no makeup on.
You wear glasses?
Yeah.
You can't see?
No. I mean, I'm nearsighted.
Damn.
Like, I can see, but I wouldn't drive
I
without
wouldn't
them.
know that. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't drive without them. Other than that, I'm cool.
But in that work then.
But yeah, you imagine going to a dollar store looking like a 14-year-old.
I love the dollar store.
Me too. I'm in there like 3 days, 4 days a week. I was supposed to go today, and I didn't feel like it.
I just discovered the 99-cent store around the corner.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's lit. They got CBD drinks. They sell wine.
What?
It's on Live Oak. Yeah,
Yo, shout out to downtown. That's crazy.
shout out to that. Live Oak is my street. The 99-cent store got everything. They sell the wine in there. They got a CBD drink, like it's a CBD water, and it does what it's supposed to do.
So it like relaxes you or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I smoke weed, so y'all can have it, but that's cool.
I'm just saying. Budget bays in the building. Save y'all, especially if you're trying to chase your dreams anyways, because in the event that you end up having to sleep in your car.
You could $1 could just get you a little more relaxed about it.
You
You'll
might
think
just
about
want
it a little less.
You might just want to park in the parking lot over there. I'm so glad you shared that because I feel like more people need to hear that and understand like it's okay. Don't be scared because obviously you was fearless to do that kind of shit because folks be wanting to give up. So
Yeah, I just couldn't. Like What was for me, the alternative was going back home and doing nothing. I made $7 an hour doing radio in Shreveport. Like I was part-time.
7?
Yeah, I was part-time, but $7 an hour. So after 2 weeks, my check would be like $228.
Oh, Jesus.
How long are you going to work 2 jobs just to have enough money to pay your mama back the $10 you borrow for gas every week? It was like a rotating, can I borrow $10? Like, yeah, I'm finna go. Fuck you mean? Like, no, I'm not going back home for what? I'm gonna figure this shit out.
That blows me the fuck away.
Yeah, like I was poor as fuck. Like,
you was broke as fuck.
That shit wasn't no game. I remember me and a friend, she fell out with me because she went to college like 20 minutes away. When you're in Shreveport, 20 minutes is like another town. Like, literally, you're not in Shreveport anymore if you're driving 20 minutes. Legit.
Okay.
So, I could never go see her because I just never had gas money. Like, I had 2 jobs, I had no gas. And she's like, no, but it's like every time I ask you, you can never come. And so, like, one time I had the gas money, say I had my little $20, like, yes, I'm going to make it. I opened my door, had an eviction notice on my apartment because my rent check bounced. So I text her, like, I swear to God I was going to come, but, like, literally I can't pay my rent. Like, I got to figure this shit out now. And she got so mad, she stopped talking to me. Because she understand in her mind, how are you that broke? Like, why your parents don't help you? I don't get it. And it's like, people really don't understand. Like,
they don't
shit
understand
was
what
real
it is
out
to
here,
be
bro.
friends with a creative.
And, I mean, not just that, but I was poor as fuck. I had 2 jobs. I was, when you work 2 jobs, you get off from one, and then you work the next one 4 to 10 or some shit, and you just have enough money to pay your bills, and that's it.
Have y'all talked since?
Nah. I'm lying. She got married a few years later and sent me the pictures, and then we tried to be friends, but I just never could forget that shit.
I feel like you never forget.
No, like, you really ain't fuck with me at my lowest when I was fucked up. We stopped being friends because I was poor. I can't fuck with you.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It ain't like you wasn't trying. You wasn't a lazy bitch.
I literally was going to go, but I got an eviction notice. You mad because I can't pay my rent? Like, I don't have your parents, bro. I can't. Ain't nobody helping me do this shit. You don't know what it's like to figure your shit out because your parents pay your rent. I've never had that. I'm paying this shit myself.
What does that even mean?
You dig? So, like, I don't respect that shit.
I don't either.
So,
nah. You know what? I was shocked to see how much we had in common, like, with our families. So we spoke about that a little bit because I was raised by my grandparents. And that was the same for you. So do you navigate, like, looking at friendships a little bit different when you had to work hard?
Yeah.
But in dealing with that, you look at the world and how other people move and work and what they pursue and what resources they have. Like, I notice that sometimes it's a conflict with some of my relationships, like what you said. Like, yo, I got to kind of just figure this shit out. I'm not, I don't live your life. So I need you to understand why I'm focused the way I am and why I don't have the free time that I do.
At this point, I attract the people towards me who get it. Like, even if, like, some of my closest friends are not creatives at all. Like, normal, regular ass, nerdy ass, lame ass people. And they know
nerds.
Yeah.
Shout out to nerds.
But, like, if you understand me, you'll understand. And even if you don't, you'll ask. Like, I have friends who were, like, coddled and hovered over by their parents, and it fucked with them to the point where, like, they're just now learning, I don't have to live my life for them. Oh, shit, I can make my own decisions. I'm the total opposite of the spectrum. And so for me, when you don't judge other people, you can just really sit back and understand them. And it's so cool to understand, like, damn, so because you went through this, it made you act like that. Damn, that's why you moved this way. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, that makes sense. Understanding people is one of the most interesting things to me ever. So, like, I don't care what nobody else doing or how they path looks. It ain't got shit to do with mine. I'm so in my lane. I just don't see the other cars.
I'm so in my lane. I don't see that's a caption.
Damn, I ain't write that shit down.
That's an IG caption with a bomb ass That's an IG caption with a bomb ass picture. Who was that dude? There's some dude on IG that sold like an ebook of like captions.
I bet that shit's sold too. That's a
I
genius
definitely bought
idea.
it.
Damn, yeah, like that's smart.
Because Lala Milan, I was looking at her captions like, damn, her captions good. And I realized who she was getting them from. I'm like, oh,
I have a whole notes in my phone of captions.
No, she did ask you. I just saw it. But I'm so in my lane, I don't see the other cars. And when you so in your lane, you don't compete either.
Competition is the comparison is a thief of joy.
It is.
It's one thing, like, I'm in radio, I have a competition, I'm going to, like, bust your ass every time, like, you know, I'm going to fuck you, all of that. But it's different when you're not at work and you're not on Instagram and you still at your house wondering what the fuck they doing, wondering what kind of clothes they wearing and how their hair look and how many likes they got on the picture. Like, that's different. Don't do that. Like, and it's hard because you'll perceive them just like everybody else. And in your mind, they're perfect and nothing goes wrong in their life. Who the fuck has a life like that? Something goes wrong in everyone's life.
Yeah.
So you're looking at them thinking they're perfect and you're so imperfect and it's fucking with you and it's hindering you from being your best self. Fuck that shit. You gotta look in the mirror and remember that ain't nobody else paying these bills but you.
Right.
The dream is a dream. A dream is in your head, not nobody else's head.
Right.
So why you worry about them?
Catch that, y'all. Because it's a lot of, and what you just said is when you at home, meaning that when you ain't on the radio, when you at the crib, when you on me time, you off the clock. You not worried about nothing else you living. I think that's why it's important to get off social media sometimes if you are a content creator and have your actual life.
Balance.
Please.
Like my mama didn't name me Lil D on air. I'm not going to bed looking at some Lil D on air shit. That's the last thing I do. Like, I can't. I'm not waking up that way. Because it almost creates a sense of urgency of shit. I got to post it. Before I get to any of that, I have an anti-anxiety playlist I listen to every morning.
Come on now.
I meditate and I pray and get my shit together. Then I might answer a text message. Like, but fuck that. I got to do that for me. Because you got to wake up.
You start your day with intentions.
Absolutely. Even if it's just, let me just be quiet right quick, listen to this music and brush my teeth. Maybe I had a bad night. I want my day to be better or some shit. Why would I hop right on my phone? I'm going to give somebody some fucked up energy they don't deserve.
Ooh.
I'm going to reply to a DM all fucked up. I'm not able to be Lil D yet. So let me get my shit together first.
That's so important. Put the phone down before you start your day. Because like you just said, the energy, you literally starting your day. I'm picky about answering DMs. Like, you don't need to answer everything.
You got to remember that Lil D is a personality. I'm paid to be someone.
Right.
So if I'm fucked up over here, I'm probably not being her.
Dead ass.
Like, let me make sure I'm ready to be Lil D. Cool. Because this shit is a performance.
Tell them.
Social media is a performance.
Don't it feel like work?
It is work.
I'm like, shit. It's work.
If it was up to me, I'd never wear makeup. Like, give a fuck. Like, I might put on some mascara.
We love a bare face.
You gonna get all of this ponytail, pajamas. When I go home, I'm gonna eat some Funyuns and watch a nature documentary. Oh yeah, real lit over here.
Oh wow. Oh no, you be chilling. That's some low key ass shit. That's some fucking.
I love nature documentaries. I love being outside. Go hug a tree type shit. I went fishing Saturday.
You went with your little pink boots.
Oh no, it was so cute.
Those some cute ass boots though.
I was Amazon. Like, I was like, if I'm gonna go fishing, I'm gonna still be cute. I be fucked up. Like, and they thought I was gonna be like prissy and bougie, and I'm like, boy, I'm from Shreveport. What's wrong with you? Caught all them fish. Hell, you mean? I grew up fishing.
They don't, because you have radio personality. People have perceptions of how
like,
folks
nah,
gonna
don't get
be
that cute shit fool you. Don't let it. I grew up fishing. My daddy got a boat right now. We went fishing. Hell, you mean? Yeah, like hunting. We went in the woods to pick berries.
Oh, you country.
I'm country as fuck. Like deer hunting and shit. I used to eat squirrel sausage. Like, we wouldn't hunt squirrel. We would hunt deer. But if you saw a squirrel, I mean, you know.
Who eating squirrel? Now, I lived in Kansas, so I've had the deer meat. That shit run through you, too. But I ain't never had a squirrel.
Oh, squirrel's good. It's kind of, I mean, I haven't had it since but it's like a little, he used to make like sausage patties out of the squirrel. It was like crunchy on the outside, moist on the inside. That shit was delicious. Squirrel is good. But think about it, vegetarians. All they eat is nuts and shit. They have a very healthy diet.
Okay, when you say it like that, it's like folks that love giving head to people that are vegan.
It tastes good. I've never had any complaints, let me tell you. I've been vegetarian a long time. Drink your water.
Wait, how long have you been a vegetarian?
Since 2010.
When did you start your weight loss journey? Because you went from thick to your waist being snatched back to kindergarten.
It was crazy
Snatch.
because it was never a weight loss journey. I woke up and had lost 20 pounds. Before I got fired from the old station, I wasn't eating. I would just smoke and work, and I was depressed. It was bad. And when I got fired, I would look up and it'd be like 3:30, and I'm like, "Bitch, did you eat today? What the fuck?" So when I realized what was going on, I'm like, "You gotta get your shit together." And so I started walking. Mainly because walking in the sun would make you hungry, and I was like, I don't have no appetite. I'm so depressed, I don't want to eat. So I would grab like a banana and just go for a walk. And the walks I had no job. The walks turned into hours, sitting outside, listening to the birds and watching squirrels and shit, and watching water, watching bubbles in the water. And those walks turned into, I'm gonna train for a half marathon. I ain't doing shit else. I had already run one in my life.
You the most like productive unemployed person.
Oh, it was great. I woke up at 5 a.m. And would just walk and be outside till like 8 or 9:30. But I trained for that half marathon, and that's how I lost the rest of the weight.
Damn.
It was never about losing weight. I
went from depression to like intentional, productive.
A lot of progression, yeah.
How did you get out of that space? So you talk about being depressed. So what changed?
I went the fuck outside. That's why I went for walks. Like, for me, I'm an earth sign. I have to be outside. Like, give me some nature. I need some fresh air.
Okay.
And so I went for walks. All I did was walk. I would stop and sit at a bench and make myself be present. Being present is a cure to anxiety. When you can sit down and close your eyes and you're literally just listening to how many different bird sounds you hear. You have to wait for them. You have to be right here and listen. Because if you think about the bird sound you already heard, you're going to miss the next one.
Oh, you really be outside?
Yeah, I be outside.
Like, for real?
I would go to Bachman Lake, like over there by Southwest, and just sit and watch the ducks. And ducks are so interesting because every day the ducks going to do the same shit. They're going to get up. They're going to, first off, they're going to chill. Ducks be sitting as a whole unit. They're going to chill, mind their business, get some sun. Then they might get up. The big ones are going to go find something to eat, but the babies over here were like probably the mom. Like, it's a whole thing, you know? And like squirrels don't give a fuck what happened yesterday. They too busy finding nuts and shit to put in their nest.
You really
and,
be
like,
outside.
But like, the point is, animals aren't worried about what happened last week. They don't have time to.
They don't.
Bruce Lee has a 30 for 30 called Be Water. And what it means is water is ever changing. Try to follow a bubble in the water. That motherfucker's going to hit every creek, and it's just going to keep going. The water is going to change the direction. Sometimes it's rough. Sometimes it's barely flowing. And water doesn't have time to think about back here when it was about this twig.
Facts.
Water has to continue to go. The only thing constant in water's life is change, and it continues to flow.
It flows no matter what direction it goes in.
Be water.
That's a word. Be water. She said all that to say, be fucking water.
Shout out to Bruce Lee.
Damn. Look, now everybody feels like, I'm going to go outside, sit on the bench today, watch some bubbles.
For real.
Look at these raccoons.
For real.
See what these ducks talking about.
I learned more shit from sitting and watching water when I was unemployed. Like, everybody is like, how many push-ups did you do? I went outside and just sat there and got my shit together.
It sounds like being fired was in some ways
it was
probably the best thing that could have happened to you.
Yeah. I needed to. I was not happy at all. Getting fired was the least of my worries. 3 people had died the week before. Like, I wasn't okay.
Dog.
I was not okay. It was a funeral Monday. I got fired Thursday, and it was a funeral Saturday. Like, that week was ghetto. I ain't give a fuck about getting fired. It was like, thanks.
Horrible.
And I knew it was coming. Like, I literally knew. I said to myself at the light, they gonna fire me and replace me. My next job gonna be lit though. And I got fired.
Knew?
Yeah, I got fired like 4 days later. So I knew. And I knew to the point where the day before I got fired, it was March 31st, and I was like, you need to pray. You need to go outside and pray. I don't know, but you need to go outside. And I remember saying, something gonna happen. I'm gonna be okay, but I'm gonna need some money. And then they fired me and told me what my severance pay was gonna be. So I knew.
I feel like there's so many like hidden gems in what you're saying right now. Like, to not be afraid when you know that most people, there are people that are at jobs right now where you know life is just sucking the life out of you. It ain't doing nothing for you. It ain't for you. You are not valued. Like, all of these things line up, but it's like people are scared to leave.
You can't afford to leave. But the thing is, mentally, I really couldn't afford to stay.
Okay.
I had went to LA. I had an anxiety attack at work, and I went to LA the next day. And it was like the best time of my life. I'd never been to LA. I cured so much of my anxiety. I just felt so good. And I came back to work. And I was like, it was the same shit.
Dark cloud came right back.
Nothing has changed. So now my mission is to, I went from thinking I was unemployed to realizing you self-employed. Like, the unemployment ran out. What the fuck I'm going to do? Because the bill's still coming. I still got to figure out how the fuck I'm going to pay this. And I got on my grind. So now, yeah, I'm back on the radio. But you better believe when I get off work, I go to work. Because there will never be another time where I only depend on a radio station.
Ooh, got it. Yes.
Everything I need still has to come from me. So let me continue to create this content and have these marketing clients and these ghostwriting clients and book transcribing clients and all this other shit I'm doing. Because if they fire me, bills are still going to get paid.
Okay. And with that being said, okay, so tell everybody about all the services you have.
Okay.
Let's come on with it.
Well, okay, so I'm a writer, not a biter for myself and others. Whether it's a book, Eventbrite, verbiage, any press release, anything with words, I write it, I edit it. I'm in the middle of transcribing a book for someone in prison. The book's on like legal pad, right? He wrote it in pen, so I'm just typing it up for him. I do that too. I create content, book covers, flyers, obviously like TikToks and things like that. I have marketing clients where I create content for them in order to reach their brands. We conceptualize, I film it, I edit it. Basically, they just have to hit post. What else I do?
Let me go down this first way real quick.
Right, there's the book I wrote. Listen, go to my Instagram at Lil D on air. Click the link in the bio. You'll see the books for sale. All of that shit is, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I write and I create content for everybody.
You take care of everybody. One-stop shop.
Mm-hmm.
Social media,
What
one-stop
you need.
shop. Period. Well, girl, I got to thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having me. This is great.
Listen, I know somebody finna get blessed. I hope that y'all got, first of all, encouraged. Hope a fire was lit. That you can just start where you are. You don't need everything to be perfect. Don't look at social media. Don't compare somebody's 15th step to your first step. Like, just start and know that it's somebody out there that's been where you've been.
Yeah.
So your struggle ain't new. And if you really grinding and believing in what the fuck you doing, you see what's on the other side. So thank you for coming to see us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. This is fun.
Yes, ma'am. So y'all, whatever we in right now, wherever applicable, guys, wherever applicable, wear your mask, wash your hands, socially distance. And when you get a free moment, please remember to clean out your dirty bag. Till next time.
Well, darling, there's only one God. Darling.